This is the Baltimore Banner. All right, that's the Baltimore Banner. Tim Perdue used to work for the Baltimore Sun. The Baltimore Banner and the Baltimore Sun, the Baltimore Brew, WJZ, y'all work for the new face of old Jim Crow and media. Y'all demonize black people and y'all give white people a pass. Y'all going after Marilyn Mosby, and I don't like her, but I don't like what y'all doing. That's Delegate Sheila Roof. She's a witness. She's going to testify on my behalf. That's Peter Franchott. You the controller. I've been asking for audit since 2008. Y'all going after her for going after her own money and signing a check and manipulating money? Well, let's talk about the $500 million y'all make a year off of black bodies, the prison industry. You go directly to Delegate Stephanie Smith, because racism don't work without black cooperation. You go directly to Delegate Stephanie Smith and get my paperwork. That's legal mail. She refuses to answer it. I recorded the phone calls. I record all phone calls that I make to public officials. Because I ain't into no he say, she say shit. I'm into the truth. That's the IRS. That's publication, identity theft, prevention, and victims assistance. All right? That's 2014. All right? That's 2006. And that's Paul Weinblatt. That's 2007. That's Paul Weinblatt. That's 2008. That's Paul Weinblatt. No money was turned in. You went in from 97,000, 198,000. You feel me? And no money was turned in. And that's our illustrious controller, Peter Franchott. I filed complaints against y'all. That's January 8th. The Falls Road accepted checks he knew that did not sign or authorize. James Hammond. All right? He cashed at least $7,200 worth of checks. $3,000 is stolen generator. That's Paul Weinblatt. That's Margaret Davis, Phil Davis, and Cheryl Nelson. And nobody never asked. That's information. That's 2016. This was in 2009. My lease was in effect. That's Peter Franco. Doug Gansler. Like I said, I was making a movie about y'all, and everything I got on tape. That's Brian Frost. He supposed to protect consumer protection fraud. That's the controller. That's the controller. And that's the controller. A federal criminal audit. All right? The controller's office. See the date? 2017. Thank you for contacting the controller's office to request an audit on your tax returns to better assist you in forwarding your email to Director Riley. All right? If you wish to contact the compliance division directly, send it to Mr. Riley. And I did. Federal Trade Commission, Credit Bureau, your police department, and the FCC, and the IRS. Here's the IRS. And you need to give me that audit. That's Baltimore County Bureau of Corrections and Inmate Complaint. All right? Because y'all stole property from me in 2011. That property was about that case. That's Brian Frost, 2016. This is the check right here. Department of Environment and Protection Agency. Y'all forged the check and y'all accepted it in 2008. That's consumer protection fraud. That's Bank of America, 2012. Reference, Jake Davis. All right? And that's Brian Frost. That's Governor Thompson. You see the delegates? So Brian Frost, Peter Franchott, the Baltimore Banner. Let's talk about Scott Shellenberger, because that's the legal notice that I gave y'all in 2008. That's the case number right there. All right? That's Broshin. And I was making a movie about y'all. That's the Senate. That's the Congress. That's 2011. All right? 2011. Harry Spikes, Congressman Cummings' office. You feel me? To whom it may concern. That's Frank and Senator Kelly. Senator Kelly and Frank Kelly, his wife. All right? Mr. Davis has been operating Shorty's Pit Beef for many years. Originally at Green Spring Station, and for the last several years on Falls Road, the Ridge Country Store. All right? Mr. Davis, for many years, has had the opportunity to lead lend him some money during the winter months for business slows down. Mrs. Davis has returned that money on a monthly basis. You feel me? I need a federal and state audit. I need an audit. Art and activism. That toilet in front of Towson was about your corruption in your courts. That's the criminal case. Since y'all want to talk about Mosby, this case been sitting on file for over 3 years, and y'all ain't did nothing because it's about a white man. It's about Scott Shellenberger. You going after her? Well, you got to go after him. You feel me? You got to go after him. And the Baltimore Banner need to tell that story. Tell that truth. You feel me? Baltimore Banner, run that case. That's Brian Frosh. That's Brian Frosh and Shorty. That's Judge Souter. We're talking about the corruption in the courts. That's Judge Souter. And that's the toilet in Towson. And it's clearly marked evidence. Social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So in 2022, a federal and state audit. All my money. $250 million. That's what the contents of my vehicle was worth. $250 million. Art and activism. The art of protest. The art of making money. You feel me? The art of making money. The art of making money. Davis versus Maryland. That's Ray Wimbush. That's Patrick Scott. And that's the case right there. That's Delegate Sheila Roof. And that's Erek Barron whistleblower submission against Scott Shellenberger. All right? You got that? That's Sarah Marquette. Vanessa Attenberry. Adrian Jones. Tony Bridges. Sheila Roof. Learman. City Council President. You feel me? These are the people. And we talking about ethics. If you want to hold her accountable, you got to hold him accountable. It's about ethics. And y'all got to return this property because this is what belongs to me. Custodial records, Baltimore County Police Department. The entire contents of the defendant's vehicle, a 1999 Chevy Suburban. All right. If the contents of this vehicle has been destroyed or disposed of, then produce them and provide them to Jerome Joyce. Y'all never provided that material. That material was worth $250 million, and y'all got to pay me for that. Artwork and evidence. So Justin Fenton, Baltimore Banner, let's tell the truth.